So we got I hate India. Like how subscribe, Garner K Jr. Mail.
Our favorites.
What? Ab and Prince.
Countries involved in the news again.
Preach.
No, sorry. No.
Oh.
Call your friend.
Oh.
Call your friend.
So she's some kind of Korean YouTuber. She decides to go to India and basically document her experience, and it doesn't go well. The thing goes viral, and she starts talking about it. So this is like a bit of a summary of that, okay?
This
Yikes.
gorgeous Korean travel blogger just shared her recent trip to India. And man, what started as an exciting adventure turned into a complete nightmare. In just a few days, she dealt with non-stop stalking, creepy harassment, and scam after scam. And if that wasn't bad enough, the whole thing ended with a nasty car accident. So she lands in
What?
New Delhi, India's capital. And on her first day, she decides to take a stroll and check out the local scene. But before she knows it, this seemingly innocent woman and a bunch of kids surround her. Before she can even process what's happening, they're quickly dabbing colorful marks on her forehead and cheeks. At first, she thinks it's some kind of local cultural thing, but she quickly realizes something's not right.
HELOC versus
I wouldn't have let him done that.
HEI. What's the difference? Let me show you. HELOCs are loans.
Hands start reaching out demanding money. And get this, one of the kids actually tries to stick his hand right into her bag.
Bruh.
What seemed like a friendly welcome instantly turns into this elaborate scam.
Because they did it. Yeah.
Kids were acting like total brats, and she felt genuinely scared for the first time. They were like
That's
a
fucked.
pack of hungry wolves, ready to pounce and grab whatever they could get their hands on. Luckily, there was a cop nearby on duty, so she rushes over for help. But even with the police trying to shoo them away, these kids just wouldn't quit. They kept following
Damn.
around like they were silently saying no money, no freedom. This blatant harassment left her feeling both furious and helpless. And her impression of the city was already getting pretty dark. Some good people couldn't stand watching this anymore and stepped in to help chase the kids away. But these little troublemakers were like sticky tape that just wouldn't come off. They were obviously part of some organized operation and had developed seriously thick skin.
I would have wiped this shit off.
All right, we'll just start right here. Thoughts so far?
It happens in any country. Not
any?
in any country, but I've seen a couple of countries that
Sure.
stuff like that happen. So
Okay.
people approaching you, you're tourists, people approaching you, people trying to sell you stuff, give you stuff.
All right. So, I'm not India's biggest fan. Some of you might say that. So me watching this video, I'm like, where's this going to go? And I think that if you're going to travel, you should know where you're traveling to. And I say this because I watch her right now. And I'm like, ma'am, you painted a red target on yourself.
No, for real.
In fact, you literally went out in a very expensive looking red dress, cool looking shades, and you're vlogging. Already, India is not considered safe for women traveling alone. In fact,
India is the most dangerous country for women.
that's a fact. You should not do that if you don't know what you're doing. But as an unsavvy traveler, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. And there's like enough documentation on this. There's a lot of people who share their experiences. This is like it's not the shit on India. It's just some places, the economic reality, the social reality of the place is that. I'm not saying there's not places for women to travel solo where it's going to be safe, but India's definitely not one of them places. And do you have a camera? You know what she's screaming the whole time she's there around poor
For real, that I'm a YouTuber, I make money, and all this bitch bullshit.
people? I got a lot of money.
Exactly.
Of course, these kids are gonna. They said I'm
And
like,
even if she does it, they're gonna think because she's vlogging.
it's an organized operation. No,
It's not organized. You're disorganized.
more than that. It's just like you are a beacon in the middle of a sea of poor people. They
True.
know if they come to you and you pull out,
Not
like
to
you
be-
won't even
Not to be rude.
realize this. You might hand them a couple bills. That's a month's salary for a lot of people working. Because as a foreigner, when you come in there, you hand someone a $10 American bill, bro. That's the wage for a couple months for a lot of
And
people.
you just handed it out like it was nothing, so you probably got more.
So when you hungry,
True.
poor, abandoned, whatever the fuck it is, like of course you're going. And I'm not trying to justify this kind of bad civic behavior because I don't like it. There's actually poor countries where you go and you won't see this shit.
Yo, but be smart about the way you move in countries like that. I'm not gonna go with my big chain in Brazil. Oh, what's that? Oh, that big mountain right there.
For real.
My favela. Oh shit, let's go there with my big chain, my big rings. I don't know anything like that. My iPhone's out. I won't even reach the bottom of the freaking thing. I'm gonna get robbed.
And even if you are Indian, it doesn't really matter because if you
they'll know.
look like a foreigner,
They'll
they
know.
can smell it
For real.
off of you. I know Indians will go back to India and they'll get harassed because they just sound like they're diaspora and they're returning.
We went to Haiti and
So
don't.
yeah.
They weren't scared of anyone's threats. And some locals even tried bribing them with tips. Seeing her getting surrounded by more and more people, she had no choice but to buy a ticket and hide inside a tourist attraction to finally shake off those persistent little scammers. But just when she thought she could safely leave, right outside the attraction, she gets targeted by a group of students.
Oh no.
They start following her, constantly shouting, "Wait up!"
They probably want to take pictures. I've seen some countries where if you're a foreigner and you look attractive, especially a woman, they want to take, even black
Really?
dudes with afros. I have friends who went to China and they had an afro. Chinese people want to take pictures with them. They want to be like, oh, ni hao, ni ga, ni hao,
Ni hao ni. Nah, that's crazy.
ni ga. Sometimes they say that in the N word. I'm like, I know it's Chinese, but
I know it's Chinese, but calm down.
But calm down, calm down. Nigga!
Calm down.
No, nigga! You know, nigga! Picture!
Hey,
Nigga!
hey.
Listen, the CPP coming for you,
We
nigga.
about-
And then all of a sudden they speak English. CPP coming for you. Hey, take this picture, stupid. Nigga!
Fucking
CPP coming. Hey, act right.
Don't touch me.
Yeah,
Don't touch me.
Don't mess with Chinese people in their country.
Don't touch me.
Nigga! Nigga!
Keep coming.
I heard Indian people are really racist too.
But she quickly
heard,
figured
I
out
know.
these students just wanted to take a selfie with a
I don't know though.
foreigner. Right after the photo, this sketchy-looking Indian dude slides up to her. She immediately goes on high alert, clearly refusing whatever he wanted and telling him to back off.
I'm not gonna lie, every time I see Indian dudes pop up on women, all I think of is boob and vagine.
No, Bubs. Bubs.
Go ahead.
Bubs and vagine. Can I see your bubs?
Can I see your bubs?
And vagine.
Oh, I can't help it.
As evening approached and
What
she was
is
getting
wrong?
ready to head back to her hotel, she suddenly noticed this girl in black following her. At first, she didn't think
Case Connect, a revolutionary
she's
new
following.
AI database allows accident victims to see exactly how much
much of it, figuring the girl was just looking for a bus. But when she casually glanced back, she realized the girl was still trailing behind her. Her heart started racing, sensing something was wrong. She deliberately picked up her pace, and wouldn't you know it, the girl sped up too. The distance
Yo, what the fuck?
between them kept getting smaller. When she suddenly turned around, the girl pretended to be looking at something else and slowed down. Finally, she'd had enough and turned around to confront her directly.
What? Hey, what? You want to say something to me?
You want to say something?
Then why are you following me?
I like the Indian guy, like, you want to say something to her? Indian guy came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He's like,
Go ahead, say something.
translate
Yeah.
from English to English.
Yes.
But Indian English.
Yes.
You want to say something to her?
Yeah. Michael Jackson. You want to say something to her?
It's brown. It's white.
Say it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The girl in black's intentions were pretty obvious. She was there to steal something, but got busted before she could pull it off. Feeling the danger, she decided to get out of that area immediately, but the taxi drivers started jacking up their prices.
Yikes.
Ride-sharing app clearly showed 100 rupees, but the drivers were asking for double. She didn't want to spend the extra money, so she ended up choosing some Indian guy's motorcycle. Even though she felt uneasy about it, she needed to get away fast, so she gritted her teeth
That's why you gotta know people in India to go over there.
and got on. The girl was still pretty pleased with herself for negotiating the price down, completely unaware that trouble was creeping up on her.
Okay. Again, what's happening to her is not okay. But if you're not a local, stop trying to do local shit because it's not for you.
Nah, dead ass. Dead ass. Not for you. Just pay the extra. You're the tourist. Do tourist shit like you're supposed
She's
to.
making all the wrong decisions.
She's going through side streets that she don't.
For real, she's making all the wrong decisions. She should have just paid the 100 extra. Well, it would have been like $2.50, $3 extra. Come on, let's be so for real.
Know a city of. She's doing all this stuff. It's like this is not a safe place. I don't get it. It's like I'm not going to Afghanistan and being like, let me just wing it. I don't know.
Let me just wing it.
This is really juvenile.
Let me go to the mountains. See what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a hike. It's like you're not home.
That happens to
For real, you're not at home.
girls.
home.
That happened to girls in Morocco. Morocco, like these two girls just went up into the mountains where it's like there's no police presence, whatever. Instead of staying at the hostel, they decided to camp, and then these two guys found them camping and then murdered them.
No,
It's
but
like-
we're gonna wait. No, but we can just go hiking. You're not home. You're not home.
There's always a fine line because like you don't want to do this whole like victim blaming, but at the same time, it's like you have to show some self-awareness. You can't afford to travel and not learn.
And just take those, like they said, take those extra precautions. Like, you're not at home.
about the place you're traveling to. I just know.
And there's a lot, like you said, there's people that saying that's talking about the victim blaming thing, and there's like, you know what, people need to be educated. You know, I'm gonna go with the solution that I can actually control.
Yeah.
And I can control my behavior.
Yeah. Victim blaming is gonna save my kids. I don't really care.
It's
My kids are gonna learn these lessons, and if they don't, I'm gonna reinforce it.
My job is for my daughter and my son to come back home.
Yeah. Not to feel
So
good
I'm not
about
gonna be, no, you should be doing that and you have the right to do that. Forget all of that. Daddy needs them kid home.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be like, no, watch your drinks at all time. Do this, do that. Don't wander in the streets that you don't know. Go off talking to people that you don't know. Watch your back. Watch these girls. Watch these boys. Of course I'm going to do that.
Yep.
The next day, she bought some snacks and caught a long-distance bus to Jaipur. The bus environment was pretty rough and dirty.
And then she's doing freaking, not tourist things. She's doing things that people do that live there.
But the 3 passengers she was traveling with were actually pretty cool. They even gave her bananas and other snacks. They were chatting and taking photos to pass the time. But right when the bus got on the highway, another incident happened. She and this Indian guy got kicked off the bus by the driver. She was totally confused and asked, "Isn't this the highway?" But the bus just drove away without looking back. The crazy
Because she's not native.
part is she wasn't even scared. She actually thought it was kind of interesting. Passing truck drivers kept slowing down, saying they could give her a ride, but the men couldn't get on. Obviously, she wasn't about to get in a truck by herself.
Finally, the first smart thing she did.
The trucker said, "You can get on, but not the guy."
In a random truck by herself. Good.
Looking across the street at her hotel, she thought she was finally starting a fresh, new chapter of her journey. But she had no idea that the very next day when she stepped outside, she'd get knocked down by a motorcycle. This guy in blue was driving recklessly and slammed right into her, sending her
Bruh, no way.
flying. Her tailbone was in serious pain and she couldn't even get up. There were tons of people watching, but the guy who hit her just stood there from a distance, not even bothering to come over and check on her. Fortunately, there happened to be a documentary film crew nearby. When they saw what happened, they immediately came over to help. They had an
No way.
ambulance and emergency medical equipment with them, so she got quickly loaded up and checked out. The police showed up to handle the situation and caught the guy
Yikes, of course. The only reason, because the documentary crew was there.
who caused the accident. After some back and forth, she suggested that the person who hit her should take her to the hospital for a full checkup. She was worried.
Bro.
No way she said that. She said that the person that hit her, she suggested the person that hit her take her to the hospital.
Okay. I'm stopping this. I'm not watching the rest of this.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm questioning if this is just not rage bait.
I'm
questioning,
it could be. I'll say
It
this.
could be.
Yeah.
Because no, bro. There ain't no way.
Traffic.
Bro, there's no way.
That you're going to go back home and say, India was horrible to me. You were horrible at India.
You're horrible at traveling. Traffic in some countries is just crazy. It's like it's not an orderly thing. It's not Korea. It's not Seoul. It's not Japan. Like there are no lights in a lot of places. So traffic just moves. And a lot of these motherfuckers on mopeds and bikes, they just zoom in. So if you don't know how to navigate that traffic, whatever.
Stay the f home.
She don't have that shit on camera. I wouldn't be surprised if her dumb ass was just moving and not paying attention. Because
That's what I'm assuming.
I've seen some people
Being real.
look at this kind of traffic and just walk right in and get hit right away. It's like, well, yeah, you don't know how to navigate this part of the world. You don't. So I don't know how I feel about this, but her telling like, oh, the person who hit me should go and take me. Like, what are you doing?
It's pissing me off.
All right, thoughts?
I'm good. It's not all your fault, but you have a lot of responsibility in there. After that, you're going to report like it's India's fault. Hey, India is the way it is. Our countries are the way they are. You have to act accordingly. What do you want me to say? Do a little bit of research. Don't go out there like it's your country. Oh, I'm going to go visit. It's great.
Yeah.
That's anywhere. I'm not going to go in Russia, in Moscow, and go to the metro and just chill. I'm not going to do that. Alone, I'm not doing that. At night, I'm not fucking doing it.
Is it illegal to drive with a gorilla? Which city has the most car accidents? Is it too windy for this?
Yeah.
Why? Because I researched. I know better. I ask people. We are in the age of internet and information. Look for stuff.
Google.
Nah, dead ass.
Freaking look for stuff. What are you
Chat
talking about?
GPT.
You go out there flashing all the things that you have in your dumb camera.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? What is this?
I will say, this doesn't take away from the fact that India's got a lot of problems.
Sure.
And the locals will tell you that.
Hella problems.
There's a lot of rules you have to follow. It's especially even 20 times more true for foreigners. But if you don't do that research, I'm sorry, you didn't even do the bare minimum. So I have a hard time feeling bad for people who make zero efforts to protect themselves. Zero. Don't lock their door. Don't put curtains on their windows for their house. Put all the valuables right beside the window so niggas can just open it and take their shit. Like, I just don't feel bad. I don't. And this is very similar to that. Like, everything she did was just brain dead. So, India might have problems.
Just brain dead.
But you're a horrible traveler, and you should stay home. You should stop traveling if you are not going to look up the places you're going
Or go in the resort and stay in the resort. What
Yeah, I see people go travel to a country, they arrive there or whatever, or they get to the airport, and they're like, you can't get on. Why? Because you don't have a visa. I didn't know. That's your responsibility. Am I supposed to feel bad because you don't know you need to apply for a visa? You didn't Google? You didn't look any of the like, that's what this is to me. I want to be able to address the actual problems that happen in many countries to tourists and how unwelcoming it is depending on your skin color, depending on how you look.
But you gotta apply for a visa.
I want to address.
Like, comment, subscribe, gonna get your new mail. Whoop.
Bye, have a great time.